episode of Rayners Raiders. I made this video earlier this morning, but I did half of the friggin' video with my microphone off, so I look like a crazy person talking to myself. So we're going to try this again. I've deleted the other video, and we're going to go forward with this one. So the last time I left you guys, we were in Scorched Earth. I've actually abandoned Scorched Earth. I've come back to my Ragnarok roots here. Here's Blazewing and the Griffin. As you can see, like, I've been doing a lot of work in this. I've pretty much had this world rolling since I got Ragnarok. Since I ascended, this has pretty much been the world I've been building in. So some of these artifacts were spawned in. People are like, hey, we got 14 artifacts. You can only get like 11 in Ragnarok. And I'm going to be like, hey, I spawned them in. I'm not afraid to say that I've spawned them in. Like, although, you know, overusing cheat codes and things like that, I don't even like calling them cheat codes. If the designers of the game didn't mean for you to use them occasionally, they would not have put them in there. So, you know, keep on keeping on is what I say. Now, in the other video I did do a grand tour, so we started in by coming in through the flyer dock over there where all the doors open, and you walk through where all the artifacts are, and you come to a little chill spot out here on the porch, where you can, you know, take the rope ladder down into my little garden down there, or you can, you know, come in here to the sleeping quarters, where all the bedrooms are located, the toilet's located, things of that nature. If you ever get lost, everything's labeled. So this is the pantry. This is where all my food is kept. This is the bar/kitchen with everything that's in here. And I just separated things into rooms. Now, this is the armor/weapons/ammo storage. Ooh, poop. Always gotta pick up poop when you see it. Well, I guess the soul guy's coming for a ride. So, anyway, I decided to split up the ammo and all that from everything else. So this is the weapons, the ammo, and then armor. I've also got all the dyes in here. This is my war room. This room came to be simply because I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do with this room. It was an extra room that I had. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I decided to do a war room. Then you go into the forge material set. This is where you'll find like the hide, all the stuff that you need to make stuff, except for things like glass and stuff like that. That stuff, you know. Anyway, that stuff I keep in the tables. That's just me. Now, in the other video, I did go through the process of actually showing you how to make clay and then into bricks. Unfortunately, in this one, you're just going to have to go with it. Oh, snap. So, the make rate for clay into bricks is extraordinary. I had 44, and there's 34 left, so after 10 have burned, I got 150 bricks. So the turnover rate's pretty high on that. But it's pretty simple. You just have your hand mill, the hand grinder. You put clay and limestone in. You get the clay resource, and then you put the clay resource in a forge. With that, you get all this stuff out here. So now we're going to go back. We're going to put this into, because what I'm doing is I'm just trying to upgrade everything that's here. So I've already upgraded like the storage and stuff in here. So now I'm working on upgrading my outside storage and the preservation of my food. And one way I'm going to do that is by upgrading, if you look out here, you can see the smoke down in the middle of all the crops down there. Those are actually my drying racks. I want to replace those with smoke sheds, or smoke houses, or whatever you want to call them. So, we come in here. I'm pretty sure it's the construction table. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I gotta do a little something first. So, for all of you that don't know this one already, if I can spell. If you push L1, R1, and all four of your buttons, all four of them, triangle, circle, square, X, all of them, you'll pull up the admin command menu on PlayStation 4. If you put in the admin command give Ingrams, as you see right now, you'll actually unlock all of the Ingrams that you can unlock in that given spot. You don't get access to anything that doesn't belong there, so don't get, thinking you're going to go into Primitive Plus and do give Ingrams and walk away with tech armor. That's not happening. But you do get, things like this. So there's my house, or there's what I'm after. So I need 20 brick, which I have 150, and that's more than enough. Then I need 40 fiber, lumber, thatch, and wood. Now, I honestly have the lumber, so I need the fiber, the thatch, and the wood. That is what I need. Yep. First of all, let's check my lumber station. I want to see if I've got... Oh, look at that. Sweet. I can actually acquire the materials to make 2 of them. Which is even better, because if 1 is awesome, 2 is better. Now, don't get me wrong. The primitive way to do it is awesome, and it works. It totally works. I just like the smokehouses because they work a little better. They really, really do. So, I got backwards. And here's where I need to be. And I believe this is the fiber. Yep. There's some wood. And some thatch. How about that? I don't think there's anything anywhere else. Cementing paste. So, we go back across the hall here. Throw in our thatch. Throw in our wood. We throw in... What was the last thing? What was the last thing? Fiber. That was the last thing. Go over to fridges. Oh, we can make it! And we can make 2. You can see up in the top left-hand corner there's actually an L1, which is take all items. R2, which is craft 1. Triangle crafts all that you could possibly make, and then it gives you a number in parentheses beside it. And then the other one is craft 5, or however many you can craft, up to 5, increments of 5. According to some players, there is a way to change that to 10. I have absolutely no idea how to do it, so if you want to know, I would suggest go checking out one of their videos. While we're at it, if you're enjoying yourself watching this video and watching me make a jackass of myself, go ahead and smash that like button for me. If you subscribe, it helps me out a lot. Not trying to be anything big, just trying to get some people together to play on a server. Hopefully by now you guys have learned that I'm freaking animated as hell, so, you know, there's never really a dull moment. As always in all of my worlds, I've got the fuel consumption turned way the hell down, because Lord knows Daddy hates running out of goodies. Or when I go to turn on the light, it doesn't turn on. Now, I do have another way of getting around. I do have the grapple hooks with me, and for those of you that haven't played with the grapple hooks, they're really kind of cool. They can, in fact, save your life. If you're falling or jumping or, whatever, I'll show you guys here in a little bit, and you manage to actually get that out and fire it off, there is a limit to how far it will let you fall before the rope just tightens and lets you dangle there. Essentially, and then you can reel in, reel out, let yourself safely down to a location, and the rope is fairly long, so there's no worry there. So, all right, we're gonna set both of our smokehouses over here like yonder so. I don't know why I said like yonder so. There we go. Now we can chart across here. We're gonna actually take out our dried tea leaves and our dried tobacco that we have there. We got fresh tea leaves that are in there, but we're gonna go ahead and just not deal with that. So yeah. At this point, if I wanted to, I could roll some more cigarettes if I want to make some parchment. Right now, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit with the grappling hook because I just have fun with it. It's just too much fun. With the grappling hook. Now, in the other arc, you have zip lines and like a gas zip line belt thing that you can do. And oh no! All right, I gotta let myself back down here. But as you can see, like you'll bounce around a little bit, and you can't really swing too terribly much. I guess you can get going. At this point, you can press L2, and it'll actually start to retract you down to the ground so you can actually get down safely. Once you've hit the ground safely, if you do not want the same placement, just simply click your L or your R3, the right joystick, and it'll disconnect the line. Other than that, if you can aim, unlike me, there we go. Now, normally, like, right here, you can, in fact, jump, and it'll give you, like, a super jump at the top of it, so it's easier to, you know, you can get to the top of it, and if you use it to get to the top of a mountain or whatever, and it's a little bit of a slope, you can actually get it to where if you aim just right, you can get up there, and you can jump to the top of wherever it is that you need to go now. So we're up here. What was I going to do? Oh, spark powder. I was after spark powder. So, it's actually faster to go this way. Through the lumberyard, in through here, and I believe I saw the spark powder. Nope. There it is. Spark powder. There's also gunpowder in there. Nice to know. So if you're a daring little man like me, you can pull out your grappling hook, grab onto the side of your house, and jump! And it's terribly anticlimactic, but it's a lot faster than using the stupid ladder that I put in. A lot of people tell you that, you know, rope ladders are garbage. I will tell you different. If you seriously don't want people to find your place, and you've built up in a tree, now I don't really care. People find my place, like you know, a lot of it blends in, but once you stumble upon it, you're like, oh, there's got to be a civilization around here. Oh, I'll look up. Oh, hey, look at that. Things of that nature. So, but so we're going to set some spark powder in these guys. And then we're going to go ahead and put the tea leaves back in there. Now, I mean, all perishables. It doesn't matter what you put. All perishables. If you put meat in this thing with some salt, which I'm actually going to go to the cave and harvest some and make some salt because I don't have any. I'm actually going to do that right now. Let you guys get a little bit of a venture in on this episode. So I'm going to gear up and I'm going to go to the little ice cave that's like right by my house. So look at that. I got it like first try that time, guys. First try. Cause I'm a ball of sauce. No, not really. Alright, so I've got food. I've got ciggies. Let's see what else happens here. I will take... I think I'm just going to take the recurve bow. And we'll put those away, throw that in there for some odd reason. We'll take obsidian arrows. Alright, we gotta go drop some stuff off in the kitchen. But after we do that, we will leave for the place of the places. Food. Alright. In go cashews and tobacco and tea. And sap. I can't put the sap in there. Damn it. That's not where the eggs are. Can I put the sap in these? Alright, so that should be all we need. I'm not even gonna take a dino, I don't think. I got lost in my own house. Oh my goodness. Oop. There we go. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. Okay, so we have our pickaxe, we have our thing. Actually, you know what? I might take my woolly rhino with me. In fact, I think I will. Why aren't you moving, woolly rhino? I've never seen an animal do that. Why aren't you moving? Probably because I have like 600 pounds of stuff on me. Don't worry, guys. I can honestly get a shit ton more of that, but we need to be able to move. So there we go. And there you go. You can see the cave over there. Woolly rhino doesn't really move too quick, so he just kind of hangs out. All my domesticated animals just kind of hang out. What are you doing? Woolly rhinos are the best, guys. No, they're not. They're really not. Oh, it's my mammoth. Oh, I should have grabbed my stuff. Oh, I'm not going to be in here very long. Alright, so these ice caverns are riddled. I mean riddled with crystals. Everywhere. Crystals, rare mushrooms, everywhere. Just freaking go to town, son. Get this shit all day, every day. Get some iron, some limestone, get some clay up in this mother. Alright, I think that's enough. Run away, little girl. I wish there was a way I could get you out of here, mammoth. I tamed this mammoth in here because he picked a fight with me, and then I can't get him out. There's just like no way for me to get him out. He just doesn't move at all. Oh shit, now I'm stuck in him. Oh, son of a bitch. So, that's the mammoth. I had to throw all my stuff away so that I can get in here. So now I've got to go harvest some more stuff. But that's okay. Stuff happens. Poor planning. My bad. It's not like there's not plenty of it in here. Like there. Just got 100 more crystal. Oh, got some more rare mushrooms. So now I can make some poisonous stuffs. BT Dubs really like the addition of the fire arrow to Art Primitive. That's always super cool. We're just gonna kind of leave Wooly right there. We're gonna leave him alone. Ow! You guys gotta hit me for? Where are all the fish? That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys are actually going to get to see something kind of fun, actually. I'm going to spawn... So there are no fish anywhere near my house, and I can't have that because I've built a little fishing shed, and I like to go fishing in Ark every now and again. So here in a second, whenever I get back and get the salt made, I'm actually going to come down here in the water, and I'm going to spawn in some fish. So if you guys don't know how to do that, yeah, I'll show you. Because I'm a nice guy. Just do it in the water. That's my only advice. Just do it in the water. So if you don't, it'll be bad. It'll just be all over the ground, and then you got dead fish everywhere, and your house starts stinking, although it's a virtual house, so you can't really smell it. You know, it's just bad. Alright, so into the kitchen we go. Into the kitchen with Lima. Into the kitchen we go. We're going to throw this down in there and get some salt going up in the mudder. So we're going to let that make real quick. Yeah, this is a great game, guys. And if you're watching these videos that I'm making, you know, and you're following them, you know, I don't know if you are. I honestly haven't gotten any correspondence. I do want to say that just by chance, there was a person earlier in the earlier video that logged on and came in and said hello, and the name beside it was Omega Red. So Red, if you watch this, or if you watch this video or anything like that, I promise you, I was saying hello to you. I had no idea that my microphone was off. And I greatly apologize. It wasn't my intention to diss anyone or anything like that. So if you thought that was what the case was and I was just some stuck-up jackass, you were right, but, you know, by complete coincidence. I'm just kidding. Alright, so into the pantry we go. Into the pantry with Lima. Now, I personally have never made anything like jerky or anything like that. So I honestly don't know... I just know how it's done, and I don't even know, to be honest, I don't even know if you've got to put the regular meat or cooked meat. So we're going to do a little bit of both, and we're going to find out, old school style. So we're going to steal some meat from one of my griffins here. This one, the unnamed griffin. More trophies for my trophy room. More hide, keratin, and pelt. Those are always good. So we got 2 stacks of 20. And we'll do 1 in one smokehouse, 1 in the other. Let's go back and get some more salt real quick before we go out there. No, we should probably cook one of these, huh? Good thing I've got an industrial grill. Oh my Lanta. I need to do something about his speed. I need to respec. Cook my meat. Cook my meat quickly. Cook my meat quickly. Dude, I love these modern grills. And in Ragnarok, this is one thing that I tell a lot of people that, you know, there's not a whole lot of oil drilling wells in Ragnarok, so... And it's super dangerous to dive to the bottom of the water without using God mode or having like a plesiosaur that you've tamed or something, which is really hard to do without using God mode. You know, dung beetles. Most people don't understand that if you just load down your dung beetles with dung, with poop, they'll convert it to fertilizer. And as they convert it to fertilizer, nobody really knows why it happens, but as they convert it to fertilizer, it actually they get oil out of it too. So some people go crazy ham and put in, you know, like 20 some odd dung beetles. I have two, and they fulfill all of my needs. The other option is a lot of things that run on crude oil will also run on the oil that you can make in the grindstone, or the oil you can make in the hand grinder. Alright, so our meat's all cooked up. I'm going to grab another stack of salt. And we're gonna head out to the smokehouses. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. As you can see, the sun's going down, which is why I haven't finished turning off all the lights. I just haven't messed with it. Boo. Yeah, kusha. Alright. In this smokehouse, we'll put this stack of meat and that. And in this smokehouse, we'll put this stack of meat and that. We'll leave it be. We'll see what happens. Because I can go introduce you to everybody. Oh no, we're going to do the fish spawning. We might have time to do it beforehand. Alright, so this is... It's just a little something that I do. Oh wait, there are all my fish. Okay, never mind. They're here, they're just congregating in weird places. So yeah, I'll still show you guys how to do it though, because you can always have more fish. So, just go into your admin commands as normal. Now if you're in the server like I am, you'll have to watch your oxygen. Because, you know, when in a hosted server, it doesn't exactly, you know, pause the game. So, you'll do the admin cheat, as always. Then you'll do summon, as always. Then you'll space, and then COEL is what you want for the regular fish. And then you just do the character. Do the BP. And then the C. And as long as I put everything in right, it should spawn some fish. Alright, I did not spell the name right. So it's CEOL, I believe. I mean, I guess we can just look here. Have one of these. COEL, okay. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, so never mind. That's not going to work for some reason. I probably have admin turned off or something. But anyway, hello, viewer. Welcome to the party. The party that you can't really see right now because it's all dark. So, anyway, let's go about our business. Oh, look, a little compy. Hello, compy. Like I said, I have a bunch of dinos that are just tamed and running out or wild and free because I'm too lazy to build anything for them. Let us get quickly into my treehouse. I can't see. This is a lot harder in the dark. I guess I could always turn up the gamma. But then what fun would that be? Alright, we're going in this way. We're gonna hope we hit the tree. We did not hit the tree. Now we are out of ammo. Are you guys close enough? Come to me. You're gonna get promoted, Griffin, if you pull this off. Nope. Alright. I'm not really lost, guys. Gals, people. Again, I'm always looking for people to join me, man. So, like, if you play Ark, this is a hosted, non-dedicated session. It is PvE. It is called the Fun Zone. Come in, drop in, build something. Just because it's PvE, that can be changed. If we get people in and people want to do the tribe wars or whatever, by all means, I'm all for it. I'm gonna now die because I, for some reason, fell off of the ladder, which has never fucking happened. Oh, and now the griffin's here. That's probably what knocked me off the ladder. Just stop. Your promotion's ended. Actually, I have nothing that can be used as fuel. Finally. Jesus. It's the only thing I don't like about the Primitive Plus, is that it's really freaking hard to light your shit. You just let it go all the time and just... Oh, I pooped. Alright, so I think we're gonna go... No. Complete darkness, yay! I did make some spark powder. Wow, it's still making salt. Did not intend to make that much salt. A lot of times I'll just have these candles lit. Just let them go. They honestly put off a surprisingly amount of light for what they are. So I just run them off spark powder. I run most things off spark powder. The only things I really use the wood for are forges and fireplaces. And that's just to continue to produce charcoal, because charcoal is needed for gunpowder and other things. So, but let's go. Excuse me, let's go check, let's go check on our jerky. That's what I keep meaning to say. Oh, dawn is quickly approaching. I do have the nighttime slightly turned up to go by faster than the daytime. Not too terribly much. I mean, it's not terrible. But it does go by a little quicker. Just because I don't like not being able to see, and I also don't like adjusting the gamma every 5 minutes. Alright, so the first one we'll check is the non-cooked meat. And we'll check the cooked meat. Still nothing yet. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little port out here. Why is my basilisk in the water? Oh yeah, so this is my basilisk. I spawned a couple of them in. I found out they were in the game. I honestly had never come across them before because they're an aberration, and I really don't play aberration that much, and so I was like, oh look, spawn codes. Oh, I'm hungry. Alright, you bury back underground. I have 2 of them. They act as little sentries for my garden, because I have had, like, animals come up and try to eat my garden. Or at least I think they were trying to eat my garden. I don't know. I've never seen that happen before in my life, but, you know, I like to think. Yeah, so I've got little dinghies here. If you don't know what a dinghy is, it's just a boat that moves faster in the water than like your typical rafts. However, if you beach them all the way up like I did, then you can't get them out. As so. So, kind of useless now. Oh. Why? What'd I do to you? Basilisks. Help me. Basilisks. Help the daddy. The daddy's going to die. Get away from the bear, 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 get away from the bear. Go towards the basilisks. They shall save me. They always do. You, pop out of the hole. There's a bear down there that wants to eat me. We're gonna eat it first. Roar. Basilisks, although very, very quick on land and quite agile, very slow in the water. They will swim, though. They will swim. That is a good thing. I'm satisfied. Oh, the other thing I showed you guys in the other video that I haven't done in this one yet is actually the cool little thing about the basilisks. So for those of you who do play Aberration and you've tamed one of these bad boys, if you didn't know this already, on Xbox, I believe it is the lower button, same as it is on PlayStation, but it is the X button on PlayStation. You press that and you will actually dive underground, which uses your oxygen, which makes sense because, I mean, you're underground. But you do actually get the book. You get the book. You run into anything that's, you know, going to put a stopper in your, you know, in your shiznit there, and it's going to do whatnot. So I'm going to actually just have this gal bury back down, but we're going to put her over here. I've had a few carnivores come in and try to mess with me from that angle, so we'll do a little flyover over here to the breeding area and check on my dung beetles, see what they're up to. Oh, look, there's babies. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. We're gonna call you Violet. Hello, little baby. Or is there another little baby over here? Or is it just the one? I need berries for the baby. Oh, little baby. You're so cute. Herbivore babies are super easy to take care of. Carnivore babies, however. What are you doing in here? I did not tame you at all. You're not friendly. Jeez, all my troughs are almost empty. Dang, I need to go harvesting. Sorry, little baby. It's actually kind of funny if I stand out here and just whistle. See how many of them actually come. Alright. I think we have sufficient food for our young one. Let's pick up Globulus here. Oh, buddy. I'll just take all of that, actually. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about, though. It took me a while to collect that much poop. Actually, it didn't take me any time at all. There's a little trick that at the beginning, if you actually just set it up to where, I think I have some rotten food or something that I can put in here. Actually, poop. If you actually... I honestly don't remember what I was saying, so I'm sorry. Oh yeah, chicken a baby. Chicken a baby, chicken a baby, chicken a baby. Gotta make sure the baby grows up nice and healthy. Come here, baby Violet. There you are, baby Violet. Oh, little baby Violet. You will follow me. You will follow me. Put some of those in there, and some of those in there, and some of those in there. Some I pooped. This is a lot of this game, though, guys. It is a lot of just hurry up and wait. For those of you who are in the army, you'll know what it's like. But it's kind of nice. I mean, whenever you can turn around and you can see your efforts come fruition, like having a baby here. Like, having this baby here is awesome. I honestly did not expect to have any offspring. From these guys, I figured they had too much room, and I've already had, the megalosauros or whatever they are over there, the megalosauros. I had a clutch from them too, or a breed from them too, so that was pretty cool. Things like dung beetles and stuff like that, they don't really breed. too often. They're asexual, so they don't breed at all. Once this little one here gets up to 10%, she'll start feeding from the troughs. So I'm actually going to hop back on my griffin, and I'm going to go check out my small plots and see if I can't just get the berries that I want instead of having to fill up my inventory with all this crap. Narco, Tinto, Azul. There we go. Go put these in the troughs. It's narco berries. Coolio Daddy-o. I've also got some rocker rots that could probably be harvested. There's some lettuce here. We've got sugar cane. I've got soybeans. I've got spinach. Yeah, I was surprised by that. I've got rice here, rocker rots, I already said that. There's tobacco there. There is the savory root there, which is like potatoes. I've got a whole bunch of grapes over here, cashews, and tea so far. And then all of the everyday common berries are over here in the small plots. So, we're actually going to hop back on our griffin. We're going to fly back over and we're going to fill up those troughs. So yeah, I try to keep these, around 50 minutes or so. So we got about 3 minutes left, just enough time for me to fill up these troughs, and then I'll give you guys the sign off, and that'll be that for today. Again, these videos aren't supposed to be educational, so honestly, if you're watching them and you learn something, awesome. But that's not my intention. I'm not making these videos to be like, oh, well, I know everything about Ark. No, I don't know everything about Ark. There's plenty of times where you guys are going to run into it as well as me. At the same time I'm running into it. And you're going to be like, oh, hey, how do I get past that? And then you're going to see the process of working it out. But just right now, see, now she's up to juvenile stage. So, just right now, hang with me. We'll get to do some cool stuff. Keep it real, keep it cool, keep it classy. Later, y'all.